My father was a taxi driver. He was my best friend and I wanted to be like him. But how life can change in a split of a second. I remember it was one of the coldest days in history, but I did not feel anything. As if it were a dream, and I could wake up at any moment. A very nice lady from childcare was taking care of me. She was like an angel. When she hugged me, she made me feel like everything was going to be okay. But then she said,
"My dear Lucius, I have such a good news. As you know, your father is born in England, and now it seems that you have a far distant family there, and they mentioned a lovely boarding school. I am sure you make a lot of new friends there. New friends there. New friends there. New friends there."
I remember that I looked in her eyes and could not hold back my tears anymore. I cried, like I never cried before, and if I look back to that moment, I could cry again for that little boy of only 11 years old. Every word felt like a stab straight to my heart. How could I be so stupid to think she will stay with me? She is just like my mother, who also left me when I was a baby. But then I remembered something my father said.
Lucius, you have the freedom to make your own choice.
At that moment, I realized there was only one thing I could do. And even though my whole body was shaking, I told her I understood. But in my mind, I was already gone. No one will ever hurt me anymore, anywhere. So that night, I waited until she was asleep. I crammed as much stuff as possible into my backpack. I crept as quietly as I could to my father's bedroom to get his diary. I was almost outside. Suddenly a sound. I was getting a panic attack.
And where do you think you are going?
I don't know how, but I slammed the door and started running as fast as I could. Why? Why me? Why is this happening to me?
Daddy, I am so glad to see you. You will never believe what I've been through. I missed you so much, Daddy. Never leave me alone again. Please don't go, Daddy. Please don't go, Daddy. Please, 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 Daddy. Please, Daddy, don't go away.
When I opened my eyes, I thought I was dead. Such a strange feeling came over me, like someone touched my heart and told me everything was going to be okay. As if I was in the eye of a hurricane, total peaceful silence within me. That moment was my game changer. I gathered all my courage and straightened my back. And even though my whole body hurt, I climbed out of this mess. I put on my hoodie and started my journey in good spirits, and hid my backpack in a special place that only I knew, and walked as inconspicuously as possible through the streets of New York. I had a feeling that my whole life lay ahead of me, in the land of the free and opportunities. But life showed me something different.
Hey you! Get the fuck out of here, you fool!
Hey kid, do you have some money for me?
Where are you looking at, motherfucker?
Through a shop window, I saw a man on TV with funny blonde hair.
We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So with a little bit hope in my heart, I decided to stay on the background for a while. There was a demonstration going on in the streets of New York, with a lot of angry people. I started to think more and more that the world was a very bad place. But the advantage of New York is that you can be completely anonymous. And how I was lucky to have my own secret place to hide, a safe place that only me and my father knew. Our little paradise on the top of the world. A place where my father and I spent all our free time, renovating an old abandoned house on one of the tallest buildings of New York. A place that I called home. I was so happy I made it that I lay down on the floor and looked at the stars all night. My dad would be so proud of me, and he was right. I am so much stronger than I thought. A feeling of loss, but also of enormous gratitude came over me. Goodbye, Daddy. And thank you. A whole new life lay ahead of me. No more school, and especially no more bullying from Bradley. For the first time since all this shit started, I felt free. I could do anything I wanted. And even though I was a child, in the years that followed, I taught myself so many skills. I really thought I would live here forever. But then, out of the blue, a whole new light struck me.